Here are the 9 contestants preparing for tonight's show. At stake is a prize fund of up to £50,000, but only one of them can take the money away. The rest will leave with nothing, as one by one they're voted off as the weakest link.
Welcome to the weakest link. Any of the 9 people in the studio here tonight could win up to £50,000. They don't know each other, however. If they want that prize money, they'll have to work as a team. But 8 of them will leave with nothing, as round by round we lose the player voted the weakest link. Let's meet the team.
My name's Barry, I'm 61, I'm from Bourneville in Birmingham, and I'm a self-employed training consultant.
My name's Louisa, I'm 22, I'm from Derby and I'm a student.
My name's John, I'm 39, I'm from Blackpool and I'm a professional figure skater.
My name is Mary, I'm 37, I live in Surrey and I'm an IT help desk manager.
I'm Adam, I'm 23, I'm from Bedford and I'm a sales rep.
My name is Tina, I'm 58, I'm from Horndean in Hampshire and I'm a semi-retired infant school teacher.
My name is Ricky, I'm 43, I'm from Ilford in Essex and I'm currently unemployed.
My name is Karen, I'm 33, I'm from the South Wales and I'm a librarian.
I'm Ivan, I'm 53, I'm from Bourne in Lincolnshire, I'm a day trader.
Now, the rules in each round, the aim is to answer enough questions correctly to reach your £5,000 target within a time limit. The fastest way is to create a chain of 9 correct answers. Get your question wrong and you break the chain and lose all the money in that chain. But if you say bank before the question is asked, the money is safe. However, you start a new chain from scratch. The first round lasts for 3 minutes. We'll start with the person whose name is first alphabetically. That's you, Adam. Let's play the weakest link. The first question is for £100. Start the clock. Adam, in the British Armed Forces, for what does the letter T stand in the abbreviation TA?
Territorial.
Correct. Tina, on which part of your body would you wear a clog?
Foot.
Correct. Ricky, in which sport are Davis Love, the third, and Colin Montgomery top players?
Golf.
Correct. Karen, in the animal kingdom, what P is the domesticated mammal of the swine family?
Pig.
Correct. Ivan, somebody in a bad or irritable mood is said to have got out of the wrong side of what?
Bed.
Correct. Barry, how many inches are there in 1 foot?
12.
Correct. Luisha, in history, in which year did the Victorian period end? 1801 or 1901?
1801.
1901, John. In children's literature, Robin of Locksley is better known as Robin who?
Hood.
Correct. Mary, which foodstuff gives its name to a type of circular chart or diagram used in maths to show relative quantities?
Compass.
Pie. Adam, in pop music, the stage name of the 1980s punk singer William Broad is Billy who?
Idol.
Correct. Tina, what C is the modern name for the midwinter religious festival formerly known as Yule?
Christmas.
Correct. Ricky, in politics, in which country the UK was the first Labour leader Keir Hardie born in 1856?
Wales.
Scotland.
Scotland.
Karen, which 1999 film starred Rachel Weisz as an Egyptologist?
The Mummy.
Correct. Ivan, in the TV comedy series Fawlty Towers, what was the name of the incompetent waiter from Barcelona?
Manuel.
Correct. Barry, in history, the famous Battle of October 1066 between the Normans and the Saxons is named after which town on the south coast of England?
Hastings.
Correct. Louisa.
Bank.
What V is a collection of houses and other buildings in the countryside between a hamlet and a town in size?
Village.
Correct. John, in which century was the Austrian composer Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart born?
17th.
18th. Mary, in maths, what is 15% of 1,000?
150.
Correct. Adam, what name is given to the break in the middle of a football match when the players change ends?
Half time.
Correct. Tina, in the animal kingdom, which of the following sea creatures is not a mammal? Dolphin, seal or turtle?
Turtle.
Correct. Ricky, Which word for cheap wine is derived from a corruption of the French vin blanc?
Plonk.
Correct. Karen. In astronomy, what O is the name given to the path one object takes around another?
Orbit.
Correct, Ivan.
Bang.
Which month of the year derives its name from the 8th month in the most ancient Roman calendar?
August.
October. Barry, in the animal kingdom, on which part of the body of a scorpion is the sting?
The tongue.
The tail. Luisha, in US history, what was the first name of Washington, the former president of the United States?
George.
Time's up. That was the correct answer, and you were in time. And in that first round, team, out of a possible £5,000, you achieved the tragically miserable amount of 1,250. Whose knowledge, sadly, is lost in the wilderness? One of you is about to leave with nothing. It's time to vote off the weakest link.
The first strongest link of the game is Tina. The statistics show that John is the weakest link. But who will be taking the first walk of shame?
Voting over, it's time to reveal who you think is the weakest link.
Luisha.
Barry.
Luisha.
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 Ivan, remind me what you do.
I'm a day trader.
What you do being a day trader?
I buy and sell stocks and shares in a day, hopefully make some bit of money at the same time.
So where do you sell your stocks and shares?
On the net.
So you're a poor, sad person who doesn't talk to anyone all day long?
Something like that, Annie, yes.
Oh, right. Why Luisha?
Luisha got at least one question wrong.
Oh, and so did Ivan.
So he did, but she missed a big bank for us as well.
Ricky, have you always been that good looking?
Are you trying to seduce me, Mrs. Robinson?
What do you do, Ricky?
Currently, and I'm unemployed.
And when you did have a job, Ricky, what did you do?
I was a civil servant for 23 years.
Right. So you worked for Labour governments, Tory governments?
Yeah, both.
And when you worked for a Labour government, did they all go round telling you that Keir Hardie was born in Wales?
Well, he actually was a Welsh MP, but he actually was, wasn't he? I thought he was.
I'm
So
not here to fill in your general knowledge, Ricky. Why Luisha?
She had an opportunity to bank. She got a question wrong, and then we went down, and then I think we started to wilt very slightly.
So, Mary, what do you do?
I'm an IT help desk manager.
An IT help desk manager. So when we phone up when our computers won't do what we're asking them to do we get you on the end of a phone?
No, I'm the manager. I don't do phone calls, I manage.
As you're the manager, do you sometimes order a compass for your lunch?
Sometimes it depends how prickly I'm feeling.
Right. Because when I asked a question which involved a foodstuff, you answered compass instead of pie.
I did.
Right. Is that because you're a manager? You don't have to be very bright.
When you're a manager... when you're a manager, you don't have to cook for yourself.
Oh, really? What did Luisha do to upset you?
Luisha got one question wrong, and I remember that she missed a big bank opportunity for us.
Did you think she was the weakest link?
No, I didn't. Yes, I did.
So decisiveness is not a quality they look for in your place?
No, clearly not.
Well, statistically, the worst player was John, but you didn't notice. It's Luisha, the student. Let's hope she's not studying history because somebody's got their work cut out. She thinks Victorian times ended in 1801. Luisha, you are the weakest link.
I don't believe that I deserve to be voted off first because I wasn't the weakest link. John was, so therefore I should be there and he should be stood here where I am.
Round two, team. So far, out of a possible £5,000, you've managed to put into the kitty 1,250. We are now taking 10 seconds off your time. We'll start with the strongest link from the last round. That's Tina. Let's play the weakest link. Start the clock. Tina, in which mythology is Valhalla the final resting place of those who've died in battle? Scandinavian or Greek?
Scandinavia.
Correct. Ricky, in entertainment, what is the name of the female comedy partner of Jennifer Saunders, whom she met while studying to become a teacher?
Dawn French.
Correct. Karen, in which 1939 film does the character Scarlett O'Hara say the line, "As God is my witness, I'll never be hungry again"?
Gone with the Wind.
Correct. Ivan, in history, what S is the name of the Balkan city in which Archduke Ferdinand was assassinated in 1914?
Sarajevo.
Correct. Barry.
Bank.
In science, the three colours combined to produce the images on a colour television screen are red, green and which other colour?
Blue.
Correct. John, if the Russian word for yes is da, what is the Russian word for no?
Niet.
Correct. Mary.
Bank.
Which pop group had UK hit singles with Love Action and Mirror Man in the 1980s?
The Human League.
Correct, Adam. In the animal kingdom, what F can jump up to 130 times its own height?
Pass.
Flea. Tina. In geography, the Ginza is a famous shopping district in which Japanese city?
Tokyo.
Correct. Ricky. In astrology, the bull is the symbol for which sign of the zodiac?
Taurus.
Correct. Karen. The TV scriptwriter who wrote Karaoke and Cole Lazarus was Dennis who?
Potter.
Correct. Ivan.
Bang.
In clothing, a burqa is an all-over garment with veiled eye holes worn by which sex?
Female.
Correct. Barry. In nature, what O is a type of saltwater creature, some species of which produce pearls?
Oyster.
Correct. John.
Bank.
In which English county are the towns of Grantham, Spalding and Boston?
Lincolnshire.
Correct. Mary. Which term for a magnificent tomb comes from that of King Mausolus over 2,000 years ago?
Mausoleum.
Correct. Adam.
Bank.
In the animal kingdom, to which continent is the kangaroo rat native? North America or Australia?
Australia.
North America. Tina. In literature, what is the name of the land of the little people in Gulliver's Travels?
Lilliput.
Correct. Ricky. In drink, Lapsang Souchong is a type of which beverage?
Tea.
Correct. Karen. In which 1940 Disney film did the title character sing the song I've Got No Strings?
Pinocchio.
Correct. Ivan. What is the surname of the brothers Gary and Martin who were members of the group Spandau Ballet and starred in the 1990 film The Craze?
Kemp.
Correct.
Bang.
Barry, what kind of art does David Hockney generally produce? Sculptures or paintings?
Sculptures.
Paintings. John, which Welsh city is the home of the Millennium Stadium built for the 1999 Rugby World Cup?
Cardiff.
Correct. Mary.
Bank.
In human biology, what S is the large organ that covers the body?
Skin.
Time's up. Skin is the correct answer, but you were out of time. You did slightly better in that round, not magnificently by any means, but you did put in the kitty £3,350. But who has the intellect of a cabbage? Whose grey matter doesn't matter very much at all? It's time to vote off the weakest link.
The only player who failed to answer a single question correctly was Adam, making him the weakest link statistically. The strongest link is Ivan. But will the vote reflect reality?
Voting over, it's time to reveal who you think is the weakest link.
Adam.
Barry.
Adam.
Barry.
Adam.
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 Karen, remind me what you do.
I'm a librarian.
And what section do you work in?
I'm a manager.
Another manager.
Another manager.
So you know nothing either.
I know quite a lot, thank
Do
you.
you? Why Adam?
Had two wrong, I'm afraid. The only person.
Tina, you're an infant school teacher.
I am, yes.
You're a bit old for that, aren't you?
I am, really, but I still enjoy it.
Do you do it full time?
No, I do it part-time. I do supply teaching now. I took early retirement a few years ago.
Oh, because you weren't any good at full time?
No, because I wanted more time to travel and to do other things.
Oh, really? Why Adam?
Well, I noticed that when it came to me twice, there was no money to bank, so he got 2 questions wrong, so I felt he was probably the weakest link.
Barry from Bourneville. What do you do for a job?
Well, I think I'm quite happy, actually, because I actually train managers.
Do you? How do you go about training managers?
With great difficulty.
Do you?
Yeah, yeah.
Why Adam?
I thought he was a little hesitant, and I think out of all of us, possibly Adam looks the most nervous.
Right, but I haven't even got going yet. Adam the salesman. They haven't bought you here. With 6 votes, you are the weakest link.
Most of the team decided to vote me off because I got 2 questions wrong, although the previous round I had got 3 right, but they disregarded that. I'd like John to be voted off next because he was the weakest link in the first round, and I think he's the member that will most hinder the team.
Round 3, team. So far, you have won £4,600 out of a possible 10,000. You're down to 7 players. We're taking another 10 seconds off the clock. We'll start with the strongest link from the last round. That's Ivan. Let's play the weakest link. Start the clock. Ivan, in TV, the BBC programme Food and Drink has regularly featured the presenter and wine connoisseur Oz who?
Taylor.
Clark. Barry, in human biology, the gene for which of these traits is dominant? Curly hair or straight hair?
Straight hair.
Curly hair. John, in children's TV, what kind of fictional creatures are Wellington, Orinoco and Tomsk?
Wombles.
Correct. Mary, in pop music, the American soul singer who shares his surname with a town in the north of England is called Michael who?
Bolton.
Correct. Tina.
Bank.
In fashion, in which European country was designer Christian Lacroix born?
France.
Correct. Ricky, what M is the term for a form of social organisation in which women dominate the family and the state?
Matriarchal.
Correct. Karen, the 1995 film Clueless, starring Alicia Silverstone, is loosely based on which Jane Austen novel?
Pride and Prejudice.
Emma. Ivan, in the TV sitcom One Foot in the Grave, what was the first name of the character played by Richard Wilson?
Victor.
Correct. Barry, in nature, what is a pumpkin, a fruit or a vegetable?
A vegetable.
A fruit. John, in football, which country became the first to win the World Cup 3 times upon winning in Mexico in 1970?
Brazil.
Correct. Mary, in politics, who was the last Democrat president of the United States before Bill Clinton?
Pass.
Jimmy Carter. Tina, the statue of which Hans Christian Andersen character is situated in Copenhagen Harbour?
The little boy. Peace.
No, the Little Mermaid. Ricky, in science, what H is an element that was discovered in 1858 after being observed in the sun?
Helium.
Correct. Karen, in broadcasting, which female rock singer of the 1970s began presenting her Radio 2 music show in 1999?
Toya Wilcox.
No, Susie Quattro. Ivan, in human anatomy, what name is given to the finger that comes between the middle finger and the little finger?
Index.
No, the ring finger. Barry, in which country was the author of the words of the song Waltzing Matilda born?
Australia.
Correct. John.
Bank.
What Q is a small bird of the pheasant and partridge family?
Quail.
Correct. Mary.
Bank.
In science, what name is given to the annual extended rainy seasons in India and southern Asia that begin in April and end in September?
Monsoon season.
Correct. Tina, in cricket, how many wickets must a bowler take with consecutive deliveries to complete a hat trick?
3.
Correct.
Bank.
Ricky. Time's up, and that was pretty disastrous, team. Out of a possible £5,000, you banked just 700. Let me remind you, you need to be ruthless to be rich. It's time to vote off the weakest link.
The strongest link is John, as he gave the most correct answers. According to the statistics, the weakest link is Karen. But will the other players have noticed that?
Voting over, it's time to reveal who you think is the weakest link.
Mary.
Karen.
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 Barry.
Ivan.
Barry.
John, the ice skater. You didn't come in your sequins.
No, not today. Day off.
And what happened to Karen that you're voting her off?
She's a very nice girl, but she did get 2 questions wrong.
Mary! Mary, the manager?
And the scary game show host.
Why Karen?
Karen got 2 questions wrong, and she got a literary question wrong, and I wanted
Oh
to say...
dear, is that worse than not knowing who Jimmy Carter was?
No, it's not, but it is when you're a librarian, and I wanted to save her the pain of being tortured by you.
Well, Karen, the librarian from South Wales. I think you've been stacking the books, not reading them. With 3 votes, you are the weakest link. Goodbye.
I was disappointed at being voted off. I believe that I am a strong contributor to the team. When I saw my name on the screens, I felt sick because I felt let down by the other female members of the team, and I feel the women have all stabbed me in the back.
Round 14. So far, you've banked £5,300 out of a possible £15,000. There are 6 of you left. We're taking another 10 seconds off the clock. You now have only 2.5 minutes. We'll start with the strongest link from the last round. That's John. Let's play the weakest link. Start the clock. John, in music, which singer has the higher range, treble or tenor?
Treble.
Correct. Mary, in which English city can you visit the building formerly a railway station, now known as the GMEX Exhibition Centre?
Manchester.
Correct. Tina.
Bank.
Actor Antonio Banderas has a daughter named Stella with which American actress?
Pass.
Melanie Griffith. Ricky, in history, which famous document sealed in the 13th century by King John takes its name from the Latin for Great Charter?
Magna Carta.
Correct. Ivan, in food, Savoy is a variety of which vegetable?
Cabbage.
Correct.
Ban-
Barry, in the Edward Lear poem The Owl and the Pussycat danced by the light of which celestial body?
Silvery moon.
Correct. John, in football, how many yellow cards to the same player in the same game constitute a sending off?
2.
Correct. Mary,
Bank.
the autobiography of which pop star is entitled Moonwalk?
David Bowie.
Michael Jackson. Tina, to which domesticated animal do the terms trot and canter commonly refer?
Horse.
Correct. Ricky, in chemistry, when talking about solutions of compounds such as salt or sulfuric acid, which word means the opposite of concentrated?
Diluted.
Correct. Ivan, which river sacred to Hindus flows from the Himalayas to the Bay of Bengal?
Ganges.
Correct. Barry, in law, what term is used for a defamation of character when not stated in a permanent form?
Slander.
Correct. John, in music, what does the Italian adjective poco literally translate to in English, little or large?
Little.
Correct. Mary.
Bank.
What is the name of the Greek dip made from yogurt, cucumber and mint?
Tzatziki.
Correct. Tina, in astrology, which planetary body has a rotation period of just over 23 hours and 56 minutes?
The Earth.
Correct. Ricky,
Bank.
author and poet Edgar Allan Poe was born in which country?
Scotland.
United States. Ivan, in the 1985 film Back to the Future, what was the name of the character played by Michael J. Fox?
Pass.
Marty McFly. Barry, which former Spice Girl once worked on Turkish TV as a game show hostess?
Mel B.
No, Jerry Halliwell. John, in nature, the sea sponge is a member of which group of organisms, plants or animals?
Plants.
Animals. Mary, in football, at which ground do Premiership clubs live? Time's up. I cannot complete the question. You banked £1,750, but whose train has now pulled in at Station Ignorant? It's time to vote off the weakest link.
For the second round in a row, John is statistically the strongest link. The weakest link is Ivan, but will he survive the vote?
Voting over, it's time to reveal who you think is the weakest link.
Tina.
Tina.
Ricky.
John.
Barry.
Barry.
We have a tie team. Barry and Tina. 2 votes each. Ricky, why Barry from Bourneville?
I was pretty sure that Barry got a couple wrong.
Were you? You just got 1 wrong, actually. A bit like yourself, really.
You do love me, didn't you?
So, Barry from Bourneville. Why Tina?
I think nearly all of us got one wrong, and because she's been doing so well, I think it stood out more for me. Because I'm thinking we're getting down to lower numbers now.
You're thinking we're getting down to lower numbers, so we better get rid of the good players.
Well, you've got more chance of winning yourself then.
Oh, I see. You're not playing as a team player.
I started off as a team player, Anne, but I'm beginning to go solo now.
Are you? Do you think it's a wise decision to announce that at this stage of the game?
Well, I didn't say I was wise. I didn't say I was wise.
No. Well, when the vote's tied, the strongest link has to cast the deciding vote. And the strongest link in the last round was our ice skater, John. Why did you vote for Tina?
As an infant school teacher, I would have thought Tina knew about Hans Christian Andersen.
OK. You now have a choice. Do you want to get rid of Barry from Bourneville or Tina?
I'll stick with my original choice, thank you.
OK. Tina. You are the weakest link. Goodbye.
I am disappointed at being voted off, especially as it was a tie-break, and I felt we were all fairly even, so I felt a bit sad that it was me and not Barry.
Round 5, team. Your total so far is £7,050. If you'd stayed wide awake, it would be 20,000. There are 5 of you left, another 10 seconds coming off your time. We start with the strongest link from the last round. That's John. Let's play the weakest link. Start the clock. John, what W is a piece of furniture used to store items of clothing?
Wardrobe.
Correct, Mary. In literature, which Dickens novel starts with the words, "It was the best of times, it was the worst of times"?
Pass.
A Tale of Two Cities. Ricky, where is the most active volcano in the world, Hawaii or Fiji?
Hawaii.
Correct. Ivan, in pop music, Francis Healy is the lead singer of which Scottish band?
Travis.
Correct.
Band.
Barry, which TV interviewer has a political breakfast show on BBC One on Sunday mornings?
David Frost.
Correct. John,
Bang.
in history, the Roundheads and the Cavaliers were opposing sides in which English war?
Civil War.
Correct. Mary, in which Shakespeare play do the characters King Duncan and his son Malcolm appear?
Much Ado About Nothing.
Macbeth. Ricky, what was the name of the British teenage doll introduced in 1963 who later had a boyfriend named Paul?
Cindy.
Correct. Ivan, how many times does the letter I appear in the word Mississippi?
3.
4. Barry, in food, what sort of foodstuff is a morel?
No idea.
It's a mushroom. John, a cubit is an ancient unit of what, length or weight?
Length.
Correct, Mary.
Bang.
In literature, Jack Kerouac was the author of the 1957 novel on the what?
Hot Tin Roof.
Road. Ricky, in TV from 1992 to 1999, who was the main presenter of Match of the Day?
Gary Lineker.
Des Lynam. Ivan, which form of entertainment usually takes place in a big top?
Circus.
Correct.
Bang.
Barry, in clothing, which male garment often worn next to the skin has sleeves, cuffs, a collar and a tail?
A shirt.
Correct. John, in geography, what T is the major river which joins the Euphrates before it enters the Persian Gulf?
Tiber.
No, the Tigris. Mary, in politics, what type of domestic animals were Humphrey in Downing Street and Socks in the White House?
Cats.
Correct. Ricky,
Bank.
Montmartre is a district in which European capital city?
Paris.
Correct, Ivan. In the
Bank.
human body, which is the largest joint?
The knee.
Correct. Time's up. Not a good round, team. You banked just £750. Whose clock has stopped ticking, whose sun has gone down. It's time to vote off the weakest link.
The weakest link statistically is Mary, as she gave the most incorrect answers. In a reversal of fortune, Ivan is now the strongest link. But who will lose out in the vote?
Voting over, it's time to reveal who you think is the weakest link.
Mary.
Ricky.
Barry.
Mary.
Mary.
Ivan the Terrible. Why Mary?
I think Mary got 3 questions wrong. I think she's just the weakest link in this round. It's getting near the end and we've got to choose the right people to stay on.
So, dashing Ricky, do you never watch Match of the Day?
Criminal, wasn't it? Yeah, I do.
I mean, you must know the difference between Gary Lineker and Des Lynam. What got you so confused?
Not an awful lot. I just misfired temporarily.
You misfired, did you?
Temporarily.
Oh, are you a sort of little rocket, are you? Why, Mary?
Because she got a few questions wrong and there's a bit of hesitation. As great as she is, she has to go. We're getting down to the big money, so...
Mary, the manager. We've had enough of you. You are the weakest link. Goodbye.
I'm pleased that I stuck up for myself with Anne. It annoys me when I see people not sticking up for themselves, but having said that, it's her show. She rules the roost. I think the tactical voting will start now. I think Ricky might be voted off. I wouldn't like to see that because I do believe Ricky deserves to win.
Round 16, you have so far £7,800 out of a possible £25,000. There are 4 of you left. We are now taking 10 seconds off your time. We'll start with the strongest link from the last round, and that's Ivan. Let's play the weakest link. Start the clock. Ivan, in history in 1821, from which country did Peru achieve independence?
Bolivia.
Spain. Barry, in pop music, Jason Brown and Richard Neville were members of which chart-topping British boy band?
5.
Correct, John. According to the popular expression, the greater part of something is the lion's what?
Share.
Correct. Ricky,
Bank.
which road bridge over the River Thames features a high-level walkway between 2 Gothic-style towers?
Tower Bridge.
Correct. Ivan, in rugby union, how many points is a successful drop goal worth?
3.
Correct. Barry,
Bank.
in literature, the first autobiography of which actor was entitled I Am Not Spock?
Leonard Nimoy.
Correct. John, quick flick, spank the baby and monkey on a string are tricks that can be performed with which type of toy?
Cat's Cradle.
Yo-yo. Ricky, in TV, on which cult comedy series did the sketches The Lumberjack Song and The Dead Parrot first appear?
Monty Python's Flying Circus.
Correct. Ivan, in which US state is Long Island?
New York.
Correct.
Bank.
Barry, in technology, which was the first country to launch a satellite into space?
Russia.
Correct. John, in which 1993 film did Tom Hanks play a lawyer with AIDS who hires a homophobic attorney to help sue his former employers?
Philadelphia.
Correct.
Bank.
Ricky, in the 1990s, what sort of clockwork apparatus was invented by Trevor Bayliss to aid communication in Africa?
Windable. Was it winding radio? Sorry.
It's a clockwork radio.
Clockwork radio.
I'll accept, as it's you. Ivan, which name for a member of biblical people hostile to the Israelites is now a term for someone with no interest in culture?
Philistine.
Correct.
Bank.
Barry, in literature, which Booker Prize winner wrote the novel The Commitments?
Evelyn Waugh.
Roddy Doyle. John, in which body of water is the island? Time's up. You managed to bank £1,200 in that round. But who's so slow and thick, they are reversing out of the game. It's time to vote off the weakest link.
The strongest link in this round is Ricky, as he was the only player to answer all his questions correctly. The weakest link statistically is John. But how will the votes go?
Voting over, it's time to reveal who you think is the weakest link.
Ricky.
Ricky.
Barry.
John.
Barry. Why Ricky?
Well, I think in that round, Ricky got 2 questions wrong and hesitated over one as well, so it cost us a little bit of time.
Ricky, statistically, was the best player.
Right.
So either you're lying or you're stupid. Which is it?
Probably a combination of both, and very versatile at it.
John, what's your excuse for getting rid of the strongest link?
I honestly thought that he was the weakest link with the hesitation that he had.
And if you had to guess again who was the weakest link statistically, which name would you come up with?
Probably my own, from the way that you're looking at me.
Correct! Ricky. What can I say? Ilford's answer to Dustin Hoffman. You are the weakest link. Bye.
I still love you, Anne. Before I came on the programme, I was quite weary of Anne Robinson, but now I've been on, and the way she treated me and the sort of rapport I thought we had going, she's a top chick.
Round 17 so far, you've banked £9,000 out of a possible 30,000. 3 of you left, another 10 seconds coming off the time. You have sadly and meanly voted off the strongest link from the last round. So we'll start with the second strongest link from the last round. That's Barry. Let's play the weakest link. Start the clock. Barry, in American football, the final deciding game of the season is known by what name?
The playoffs.
Super Bowl. John, according to the phrase, something or someone dear to a person is said to be the apple of his or her what?
Eye.
Correct. Ivan.
Bang.
In geology, galena is the principal ore of which metal?
Lead.
Correct. Barry, which 1960s American TV series featured the characters Commissioner Gordon and Chief O'Hara?
Batman.
Correct. John.
Bank.
In agriculture, what is the general name for the farm animals whose males and females are called rams and ewes?
Sheep.
Correct. Ivan, in
Bank.
history, by what name is the Renaissance explorer Cristobal Colon better known in English?
Christopher Columbus.
Correct. Barry, in entertainment, the word Bollywood refers to the film industry of which country?
India.
Correct. John, in sport, the Wisden Almanac is devoted to which game?
Cricket.
Correct. Ivan.
Bank.
In UK honours, in the abbreviation DBE, for what does the letter D stand?
Dane.
Correct. Barry, in American money, a quarter has the same value as a dime plus how many nickels?
I don't know.
3. John, in which European country are the cities of Graz and Salzburg?
Austria.
Correct. Ivan, in pop music, Walking on the Moon was a 1979 UK #1 single for which group?
Take that.
Police. Barry, in food, the milk of which animal is traditionally used to make mascarpone cheese?
Goat.
Cow. John, in the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy series, the depressive character created by Douglas Adams is Marvin the Paranoid what?
Robot.
Android. Ivan, in cricket, which former England all-rounder was nicknamed Guy the Gorilla?
Ian Botham.
Correct. Barry,
Bank.
in medicine, which solid outgrowths on the skin are caused by the human papilloma virus?
Warts.
Correct. John. Time's up and you bank £1,150. Now, in round 8, you get the chance to treble what you bank, which means in the next round, potentially, there is £15,000 to be won. The question is, who do you want to get rid of? Who are you going to hang on to? It's time to vote off the weakest link.
For the third time in the game, Ivan is statistically the strongest link. The player who gave the most wrong answers was Barry, making him the weakest link. But at this crucial stage of the game, who will be rejected from the team?
Voting over, it's time to reveal who you think is the weakest link.
John.
Ivan.
Barry.
We have a 3-way tie team. Ivan, why Barry?
I think Barry got a couple of questions wrong in that round. I think John may have got one, and so I'm just playing fair, Anne.
John, why did you vote for Ivan?
Because I thought they was the weakest link.
Barry, why John?
Well, I'm sticking true to form.
Which is
well,
crafty but dim.
Yes. Well, it's got me this far, Anne, you know, so...
OK. The strongest link in the last round was Ivan. Now you have a choice. You can stick with Barry, or you can change your mind and go with John from Blackpool.
I am changing my mind. I always am fair. I don't think John is, so I'll play Barry in the final.
Oh, lucky old Barry. John, you might be sharp on skates, but you weren't sharp enough here. You are the weakest link. Goodbye.
I think that my friends and family will be absolutely devastated for me that I got this far, and right at the last minute got knocked out by Ivan the Terrible, and I think they will hate him, and they're quite right too.
Round 18. You've won £10,150 out of a possible £35,000. Barry and Ivan, 2 of you left, and this time you have just 90 seconds. But whatever you win in this round will be trebled and added to your total to make up your final prize money. So £15,000 is at stake. We'll start with the strongest link from the last round. That's Ivan. Let's play the weakest link. Start the top. Ivan, in US history, in which decade of the 20th century did Alaska and Hawaii become the 49th and 50th United States?
1950s.
Correct.
Bang.
Barry, from which country does the 45 wine Marsala originate?
Portugal.
Italy. Ivan, in music, the Verdi opera Falstaff centres on a prominent character from works by which English playwright?
William Shakespeare.
Correct.
Bang.
Barry, in the nursery rhyme Sing a Song of Sixpence, the king is in his counting house counting out his what?
Money.
Correct. Ivan.
Bank.
In official swimming competitions, the only races that are started in the water rather than by a dive are those beginning with which stroke?
Backstroke.
Correct.
Bank.
Barry, which famous London church stands at the top of Ludgate Hill?
I don't know.
St Paul's Cathedral. Ivan, who wrote the music for the 1981 film Chariots of Fire?
John Williams.
No, Vangelis. Barry. In American literature, which author wrote the novels White Fang and The Sea Wolf?
Don't know.
Jack London. Ivan, in England, which county council includes the districts of Carridon, Restormel and Penwith?
Cornwall.
Correct.
Bank.
Barry, in the spaghetti western trilogy by Sergio Leone, which actor starred as the man with no name?
Clint Eastwood.
Correct. Ivan.
Bank.
In TV, which puppet fox first found fame in The Three Scampies, in which he was sidekick to Spike the Hedgehog?
Brer Fox.
No, Basil Brush. Barry, which American musical contains the songs... Time's up and you banked £600, which will treble and add to the winnings from the previous rounds. That means prize money tonight of £11,950. But of course, only one of you can take that money away. So in this final round, you will now play against each other head to head. I'll ask alternate questions, best of 5. Whoever answers the most correctly wins. It's as simple as that. So Barry and Ivan, for £11,950. Let's play the weakest link. Ivan, as the strongest link in the last round, you have the choice of who goes first.
I'll go first then, please.
Ivan, in politics, the holder of which position in the cabinet is also First Lord of the Treasury and Minister for the Civil Service?
The Prime Minister.
That is the correct answer. Barry, in which 1995 film did Pete Postlethwaite play a lawyer called Kobayashi?
Is it Bargee on the Beach?
No, the correct answer is The Usual Suspects. Ivan, in language, which colloquial name for an electrical percussion instrument was also a popular 1960s word for feelings or sensations?
Tambourine.
No, the correct answer is vibes. Barry, which world-famous golfer had an early TV appearance aged 2 when he putted with Bob Hope on a show in the USA?
Arnold Palmer.
No, the correct answer is Tiger Woods. Ivan, in music, in October 2001, which British group was named Best Act in the World at the Q Awards?
Travis.
No, the correct answer is Radiohead. Barry, in maths, if a decagon has 10 sides, how many sides does a pendecagon have?
20.
No, the correct answer is 15. Ivan, in the TV sitcom Only Fools and Horses, the name of which item found under a car bonnet did Del Boy regularly use as a term of abuse?
Gasket.
No, the correct answer is dipstick. Barry, in the animal kingdom, the last remaining specimen of which flightless bird died on the island of Mauritius in 1681?
Dodo.
That is the correct answer. At this point, you are level pegging, so Ivan to take the lead. In which European country was tennis player John McEnroe born?
Germany.
That is the correct answer. Barry, in art, the Latin name for which optical device used by painters in the 17th century translates into English as dark chamber?
The palette.
No, the correct answer is camera obscura. That means, Ivan, you are tonight strong as Link, and you go away with £11,950. Barry, you leave with nothing. Join us again for the weakest link. Bye.
I think I went in second favourite into the final. I felt that Ivan had been stronger generally over the competition, but one never knows. Second favourites sometimes win.
I feel sorry for Barry that he got so near, but I don't feel sad for him. That's what life's about. There's only one winner.